wears that damn
white girl with dirty feet.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Howdy, punks and pals. My name's Milky T, and I make tings. And here's a fun fact about me. I like Monster Hunter. I've been playing these games for over a decade now, and they have a chokehold on me, I'll admit. I haven't gotten sick of them yet. Now, if you're somehow asking the question,
Monster Hunter, what are you doing that?
well, how the hell did you get here? Thank you for coming. But I'll explain for you. Mon Hunt is essentially prep like it's the apocalypse. Run around with fellow hunters, bashing monsters in for their parts, taking said parts and turning them into a neat hat. It's a pretty simple formula that's kept my peanut brain entertained for years. Not to mention the music is amazing, and oh my god, the monster designs are just chef's kiss.
Oh no, what's that Dr. Pepper?
That being said, the focus of this video wasn't to gush about how much I like Monster Hunter. The focus of this video was to talk about a certain promotion. You see, I'm not really the target demographic for DLC. If it's just a cosmetic and not an expansion pack, like a whole nother game, I just don't see myself paying real money for something that doesn't really add anything to the game at all. And if you do, that's fine. I'm not judging you. But there is a special Mon Hunt item that has haunted me since I first saw it. The Monster Hunter 31 Ice Collaboration Ice Cream Set. This Baskin-Robbins collaboration came with its own ice cream flavors, a little spoon and a keychain, and in-game Palico pendants for your weapons. Like, good lord! Ice cream, Palicos, mixed together? I want it so bad! But alas, like all good things, this was only available in Japan. So I guess I'll never be able to put ice cream on my chicken raptor. Well, I guess I'll have to go and make my own then. Welcome all to Milky Makes Things Poorly, a cheaply shot documentation of how I made a plush cat. So to start off, let's pick our flavor. We have 3 to choose from: mint, caramel, and strawberry. And I think I'll pick... Oh, hold on. Let me just date this video real quick.
Strawberry's my favorite.
Strawberry is my favorite, by the way. So I started with the plush doll itself. I got a simple pattern from a YouTube video and I modified it to fit my needs. Then I colored the fur with paint and dye and pastels, and oh my god, nothing really worked. It didn't turn out too well. I started with the head, sewing all the facey bits together. The ears were pretty straightforward. They came in like 6 parts. I sew the ears to the right side of the fabric on the back side and smush the front piece and back piece together and just get them to stick with thread. I did run out of pink thread, sue me. And I had to redo this head like 3 times because I just didn't like how the ears were turning out. I sewed the body together into a cylindrical shape, sewed that onto the head, and then I had to cut the body because I couldn't turn it inside out. Never forget to get the floof out of the seams. It's very important. The arms are pretty basic. They're just tubes. I floofed them both out, and then I just attached them to the body. Then I floofed out the rest of the body and added pastels for the details. I actually had to redo this chest piece because I did the pattern wrong. Silly me. The eyes and nose are polymer clay. Forgive me, it's the only medium I'm good with. And then I finished sewing his body up. No, I'm not going to add legs. You'll understand why later. It's just a creative decision I made. You know, I went outside with the birds chirping and the cicadas calling because I thought I would be able to focus better. I thought it would be really chill, like... But it was more like... I guess nature couldn't even help me with my sewing mistakes. Even here, I kind of messed up a little bit. For the ice cream cone, I just use crafting foam. the usual heat method to harden it up. I attempted to add texture with the pencil and pastels and just everything I could. I almost threw this cone in the trash a few times, I'm not gonna lie. And I also forgot to make a string at the beginning, and so I had to like shove that in there. For the cone, I just used construction paper and glue. I kind of just winged it and cut a bunch of pieces out at random and slapped it together like a second grader. I didn't want to have to paint on these details. I'm not too good with a paintbrush. I'm also not too good with an X-Acto blade either. But it wouldn't have come out as straight if I had used a paintbrush. I hated this one so much that I ended up just making another one anyway. There is actually ice cream in the cone, so for that I just mixed together silicone and made a mold. If you mix together acrylic and silicone, the silicone cures faster. I decided to add little strawberries, so I made my first attempt at a little polymer clay cane. And oh my gosh, I was actually pretty happy with how this turned out. I'd never done one of these before, so I genuinely thought it wasn't going to turn out. Like, right here you can see me cutting it and checking it. But you're not supposed to cut it before it's baked. But it's also really hard to cut when it's baked. And I think it turned out pretty good. So all I had to do was put the little silicone ring on there, just like a little scrunchie. Smush that guy on there, all nice and tight. And then I stuffed it with floof and glued everything to hell down because I didn't want it going anywhere. And that's it. He's done. Doesn't look exactly like the picture, but I really like him. I think he's cute. Too bad I don't have a sacred to put him on though. But you know what I do have? You know, I really wanted to get high-speed chase footage with these chickens, but they trust me too much and wouldn't run very fast, and I'm too afraid of stressing them out to chase them very hard. So we'll just put this guy here and call it a day. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I'll catch you in the next one.